I honestly think the most asked question that I've ever asked people is I'll ask them, you wear a pair of shoes with laces. Can you explain to me how you tie your shoes? How do you tie your work boots? Something as simple as tying our shoes or tying our boots that we've did literally thousands of times, we have a really, really hard time explaining to somebody how to do it, especially the new person. I'm really lucky. I get to work with a lot of companies, and one of the things that we've talked about is, it's called systems thinking. If we can get a process somewhat described and steps to follow, checklist, if you will, it's amazing to see how easy it is to diagnose problems. Every company, every industry is faced with, let's just say, the best and the brightest. Some of the most senior people on our teams are ready to retire. And those people are going to go home, they're going to fly off into the sunset, and they're going to take all that knowledge with them. I would strongly encourage you to sit down with them and just try and see what it is what they do. What are the steps that they follow? Because there's nobody better to explain the steps than the people that are doing it. I would encourage you, sit with them, try and break it down into steps. Hey, look if all else fails, read the directions. I've said that I don't know how many times. If all else fails, read the directions. But if you want directions made right, you got to write them, because what you're doing is different than anybody else. Try and get your directions wrote just for you by your people.